Hi guys, right, okay, so probably just a short video this time, but an exciting one. I'm going to take this car down to the dyno. The aim is just to put it on for a power run and see where we stand. It's going to be running on the lowest boost. The obviously ignition map I've not touched at all in the tuning. The fuel map is pretty much there. There was a couple of leaner spots I had to iron out from the last time I took it out, but I've done that. More tweaks in the code tuning, but again, that's not exciting. This is the exciting bit, the dyno. So yeah, as I say, low boost, basic map, just to see where we start. And I can use this figure then, obviously, as I make changes and go on through the time of having the car, driving the car, tweaking the car, more dyno attempts, and I can see the improvements through the months and years. So yeah, that's what it's all about. It's just getting a baseline figure. My guess, put my foot in it now. If you want to make a guess, welcome to. Put it in the comments below. But my guess, I would say, it's running about a bar of boost, so around about the 280 sort of horsepower. That's where I'm gonna guess. That's what it feels like anyway. But dyno. Let's see how close I am. So yeah, I'm gonna get this out. As I say, probably just a short video. Take it down, get the dyno results, and go from there. Right, so these are the two figures I got, and you can see there's quite a bit of difference between them. What it turns out is this first run, I was hitting my normal 40.5 psi, and for whatever reason, the other runs were only hitting 13.5 psi. So I lost a psi, and yeah, I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, but that's basically the runs, and we have 324 horsepower. And where's the torque? 261 in torque. You can see that's from 3.5. So it peaks when it is sort of 14 psi or 14.5. So whether it's an issue or not. But anyway, that's my base figure. 324. There we go, back at home in the garage. So yeah, 324 horsepower. I mean, I'm happy with that. I mean, I could claim a win because it was 280 at the wheels. So, but Dyno was right from. I honestly, that's what I meant, from the wheels, honest. But yeah, well happy with that. So yeah, there were a couple of issues with the boost. The first run, 14.5 psi, like it's been on the road all the time, every time. Second run, basically, well, to back up a little bit, I wussed out and I took a couple of degrees of timing out in a bar boost because I was just a bit scared, really. That's what dynos do to you. So I took a couple of degrees of timing out, ran it, and that was the I think it was 320. So then what I did is the second run is I put the timing back into it at the high RPM, but left it low at peak torque, about 4,000. We ran it again, but only achieved 13.5 psi. Made the same horsepower because of that extra 2 degrees of timing at the top. Brought the power back up, but I just lost all over the board. We did a third run and it was identical to the second one, 13.5 psi. So for whatever reason, it was just down at psi. We're not sure why or what the reason is. On the drive home, back to normal, 14.5 psi. Every single time, no problem at all. So I could perhaps claim an extra little bit more power because it's around an extra psi, but I can't. I don't have to print out for it. Well, to be fair, I don't have to print out for any of it. It's printer won't work in. But I got a picture. I know the figure, 325. So yeah, I'm well happy. To put that in perspective, on the old setup that I originally had, I managed 340 horsepower, but that was peaking at nearly 22 psi. So you could just show how much more efficient this turbo setup is to what the old one was. I'm 15 horsepower off, and I'm using sort of 6-7 psi less boost. So massive improvement. So yeah, in general, overall, really happy. So yeah, time to park this one back up. It's going back in the garage now. As I say, the next job really is the garage. I've got a few other tasks I need to do first at home. Get them all buttoned up before the winter. So there'll be, again, another bit of a delay. I just want to get this quick video out. Just so we've got some numbers to go by. And yeah, 325. Well happy. All right, cheers guys. Until the next time, I'll see you then.